I've really not looked at this stuff because I thought I'm just going to give you almost like subconscious self.
Perfect.
So let's see what's in there. Take me back to my childhood.
Do you recall your very first memory?
No. Getting in trouble with Mrs. Smith. But because I fessed up and told the truth about what had happened and dobbed myself in the end she gave me the ball to play with at school or something, which was a reward for being naughty, but I told the truth, and so it all sort of worked out okay. Yeah.
Good life lesson there from the Headsmith.
Sort of. Doesn't work like that in politics, but... The first thing I remember is conductor of a symphony orchestra. Yeah, I remember my mum had records. She had one which was like a greatest hits of classical music, and I don't know, somehow I cottoned on to this. I would put it on, I would listen to the William Tell Overture, and it was all, I don't know, trumpets and stuff, and I would have her knitting needles, and I would conduct that orchestra. And probably it was a slight megalomania as well, you know, this idea that you could be there and you wave your baton and that orchestra would do what you wanted. I'm thinking probably those fluoro barter bullets with the Velcro straps. They were good. The first car I drove in was my mum's Toyota Starlet, and I thrashed the shit out of that car. But my first car was a red convertible. My older brother, Mark, who's my closest brother, but he's 6 years older than me. When I was 12, he took me to the U2 Rattle and Hum concert, my first big concert with B.B. King. And I remember it was an awesome concert. I remember a lot of weed being smoked, and it's great times. Well, my first pet was Aristotle axolotl, and he was a long Mexican walking fish. And he was great, actually, but you had to be careful because he could bite your finger quite badly. And he was amphibious, right? So he basically hung out under the water, but he could come up and out of the water. And the story doesn't end that well. In kindness, I fed him quite a long slither of meat, and that killed him.
You killed Aristotle the axolotl?
Yeah.